Felix. You are the first one today. Early, early, early. How are you, Felix? The microphone?
Sorry, teacher. Fine.
Okay, so you,
Fine.
you came early today.
Yes,
Good.
my day off.
Oh, it's your day
My
off.
day off.
Oh, that's
Only,
why.
only Wednesday.
Okay, good. Good evening, Cecilia. How are you?
Good evening, teacher. I'm fine. You?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. And we also have David. Good evening, David.
Good evening, teacher. How are you?
Good. Yourself?
And great. I my free day.
My day off.
Sorry, my day off.
All right. Good. Well, as far as I know, there are some people who are having problems with transportation, especially. I know that Cisa is at the airport right now, so he's coming from the airport to San Salvador. I don't think if he will be able to be on time,
Yeah.
but like that.
Is 4 months. The construction for millennium too.
Okay.
That's why
hmm
trying
So that's why. Yeah, because many people are saying I'm in the traffic jam and like that. Good. Good evening, Oscar.
Good evening, teacher. How are you?
Good. What about you?
I'm so.
Why?
And because I don't feel good.
Oh, because
Ah,
you're sick.
no me siento bien.
I
Ajá,
don't
ajá.
feel well. I don't feel well.
Ah, I don't feel well.
All
I don't
right.
feel well.
Do you have the flu?
No, only uh, backache and
Backache,
bad cake how do you say fiebre?
fever.
Oh, I have fever and have back cake
And backache. Good.
and bad
So my
cake.
suggestion, you should drink some water or you should drink enough
No,
water.
thank
Good.
you.
Good. Good evening, Joshua. How are you?
Good evening, teacher. I'm fine.
Hey, your background is like dark, Joshua.
Yes, I have a problem with
Oh,
the light in my
oh,
room.
I thought that it was like something that you touch on the application. They say maybe he changed something.
No, I have a problem
Oh, all
with
right.
the light.
No problem.
Yes.
Good. Good evening, Christian. Christian. Good evening, Christian.
Good evening, teacher.
How
Good
are you
evening,
doing?
guys. I'm very well. Thank you.
Good. And last person connecting right now is Hugo. So good evening, Hugo.
Good evening, teacher. Good evening, everybody. How are you?
Good. Yourself?
Good, thank you.
Nice. All right, so let's get started with the attendance. As I was saying at the beginning, there are many people in the traffic jam. I know that there are some uh, streets that are like closed or people are working on the street. and like that. So first person, Felix Ernesto Castellanos.
Present.
Good. Josué Edmundo Ábalos.
Present, present.
Good. Carlos is not here. Cesar maybe can come in 1 hour from the airport to San Salvador, but I don't think so. Cristian Armando Cardona.
Present.
Herman is from Insaforp. Adolfo is in training. Cecilia Guadalupe Castro.
Present.
Good. Nancy is coming in some minutes. David Ricardo León.
Present.
Good. Luis is not here right now. Maybe later. Carolina can continue. Hugo Ernesto Fonseca.
Present.
Good. Melvin Jonathan Gallardo. Not here right now. Maybe later. Oscar Armando Gomez.
Present.
Good. Constantino is not here. Maybe later. Flora is from Insaforp, and Raul is not here. All right. So if you remember yesterday, we were talking about reservations in a hotel and things like that. It was especially talking about vocabulary related to hotels. You checked vocabulary like twin room, double room, single room, non-smoking room, smoking room, the amenities, the difference between amenities and accommodations. So we're checking that. And we also had like a listening activity where you had people making reservations. So today we are going to do the same, but today you are going to make the reservation. And we are going to use something that is new for you. So we are going to see it and I'm going to show it to you right now. So as I was saying yesterday, these are the last topics and they are important. So let's start with this part. Here you have a conversation between Jen and Gerardo, and I'm going to read it for you. Check if you have any questions about vocabulary over there or pronunciation of words. So it says, Jen, hello, thank you for calling the Golden Star Hotel. This is Jen. How can I help you? Hello, thank you for calling the Golden Star Hotel. This is Jen. How can I help you? How can I help you? And then Gerardo says, hello, I need to make a reservation. Hello, I need to make a reservation. Then Jen says, sure. May I have your name, please? May I have your name, please? Of course, of course. I'm Gerardo Gomez. I'm Gerardo Gomez. Thank you, Mr. Gomez. When are you going to arrive? When are you going to arrive? And then Gerardo says, I'm going to arrive on Friday 14th. And then Jen says, how long are you going to stay with us? How long are you going to stay with us, Mr. Gomez? And then Gerardo says, I'm going to stay until Monday. I'm going to stay until Monday. Then, are you going to make the reservation for a single or a double room? And Gerardo says, a single room, please. Yes? So that's a conversation. Do you have any questions about vocabulary or pronunciation of the words?
What is the meaning of until?
Until means hasta. Another word, guys?
Teacher Golden.
Golden is the name of the hotel. Golden Star. Golden Star is like you say la Estrella de Oro, el Hotel de la Estrella de Oro. Golden Star Hotel. O plateada, dorada. No, dorada is the word. Another one?
In in the part of the how uh, how long are you going to stay? Going to stay is in future.
Future, exactly, it's a future. How long are you going to stay with us? ¿Cuánto tiempo se va a quedar con nosotros o estará con nosotros? How long are you going to stay with us? It's for the future. Another one?
The pronunciation, the cardinal number, fourth.
14th. 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 So the last sound is only the tongue with the air. 14th. 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 Another word? No? All right, so let's see. Oh, something important, and this is something that you need to know. Remember that when you have a phone call, you cannot say, I am David. You say, this is David. Yes? Same thing when you send a message. You're not going to say, hi, I am Joshua. You have to say, hi, this is Joshua. Why this is? Because I cannot see you. You say, I am Joshua when you are in front of me. Yes, if you are in front of me, yes, I am Joshua. If you are not in front of me, this is Joshua because I cannot see you. Yes, obviously later, after the person is asking you for your name, maybe you can say, like in this conversation, I'm Joshua, but later. So let's see this conversation between Jen and Gerardo. Jen is going to be David and Oscar is going to be Gerardo.
Hello, thank you for calling the Golden Star Hotel. This is Jane. How can I help you?
Hello, I need to make a reservation.
Sure. May I have your name, please?
Of course, I'm Gerardo Gomez.
Thank you, Mr. Gomez. Where are you going to arrive?
I'm going to arrive on Friday 14th.
How long are you going to stay with us, Mr. Gomez?
I'm going to stay until Monday.
Are you going to make the reservation for a single or double run?
A single room, please.
Good. Just remember how can I help you? How can I help you? How can I help you? And then when you say of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. Good. Next one, Joshua is going to be Jen and let's see who else is over there. Christian is going to be Gerardo or Gerardo. So 1, 2, go. Joshua?
Hello, thank you for calling the Golden Star Hotel. This is Jane. How can I help you?
Hello, I need to make a reservation.
Sure. May I have your name, please?
Of course, I am Gerardo Gomez.
Thank you, Mr. Gomez. When are you, when are you going to arrive?
I'm going to arrive on Friday 14th.
How long are you going to stay without, Mr. Gomez?
I'm going to stay until Monday.
Are you going to make the reservation for a single or double room?
A single room, please.
Perfect. 14th, on Friday 14th. Good. And next one, Felix is going to be Jen and Hugo is going to be Gerardo. 1, 2, go.
Hello. Thank you for calling the Golden Star Hotel. This is James. How can I help you?
Hello, I need to make a reservation.
Sure. May I have your name, please?
Of course, I am Gerardo Gomez.
Thank you, Mr. Gomez. When are you going to arrive?
I am going to arrive on Friday 14th.
How long are you going to stay with you, Mr. Gomez?
I am going to stay until Monday.
Are you going to make the reservation for single or double room?
A single room, please.
Good. Just the question, how long are you going to stay with us? How long are you going to stay with us? With us. Next one, Cecilia is going to be Jen and Gerardo is going to be in Melvin.
Hello, thank you for calling the Golden Star Hotel. This is Jen. How can I help you?
Hello, I need to make a reservation.
Sure. May I have your name, please?
Of course, I am Gerardo Gomez.
Thank you, Mr. Gomez. When are you going to arrive?
I am going to arrive on Friday 14th.
How long are you going to stay with us, Mr. Gomez?
I am to stay in Monday.
Are you going to make the reservation for a single or a double room?
A single room, please.
Good. Just the pronunciation, it is until. And how long are you going to stay with us? With us. With us. Good. Until Monday, Melvin, until Monday. So here you have a chart. You have to complete this chart with information that you have in the conversation. So let's see the information that you need to fill out. It says the Golden Star Hotel reservation form. So this is a form, and there you have some, let's say, information that you need to complete. First, the agent. The agent is the person who receives the call. The guest is the person that is going to stay at the hotel. The check-in is the time when you enter or the date when you enter to the hotel. And the checkout is the time or the day that you're going to leave the hotel, that you're going to get out of the hotel. And then you have single room. Remember that is for one person and one bed. Double room is for more than one. So those are like things that you need to find in the conversation that you had at the beginning. So my question is, what is the agent? Who is the agent?
Jen,
Good.
Jen,
And the guest? Who is the guest?
Gerardo.
Gerardo.
Perfect. When is the check-in?
Friday,
Friday,
14th.
14th.
Friday 14th. 14, no. 14th.
14th,
Okay. And the next one. When is the checkout?
Monday.
Monday,
Monday
On
what?
Monday.
Monday what?
For
17th.
Monday 17th. Yes, Monday 17th. And is that for a single room or double room?
Single room.
Single room.
Single room.
Good, 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 good. So now you know how to identify what check-in is, check-out, single room, double room, guest, agent, and the rest. Now, if you check the conversation, the person that is the guest is making the reservation. So he says, I need to make a reservation. I need to make a reservation. So that is different from the reservation that we had yesterday, because if we go to the conversation that we had yesterday, the person said only, I need a reservation. The person didn't say, I need to make a reservation. The person said only, I need a reservation. So you can see that I need a reservation is, we can say, less formal than saying I need to make a reservation. But also you have different ways to ask someone if you can have the reservation. You can use want, you can use need, and you can say would like. And what is the difference? Well, the difference is that want is informal. If you say, I want to make a reservation, that is informal. It can be considered a little bit rude when you are making a reservation. Then you use need, and you have to say, I need to make a reservation. So I need to make a reservation is not very informal, but it's acceptable. I need to make a reservation. And if you want to do it formal, you say, I would like to make a reservation. Me gustaría. I would like to make a reservation. Yes. So would like is on the top because it is very, very formal. Need is okay, acceptable, and want is considered like informal or not polite, not educated. Yes. So whenever you make a reservation, try to use would like or at least need, but you never use want. I want to make a reservation. It sounds like kind of informal. It's better if you say, I need to make a reservation or I would like to make a reservation. Now, going to the point that Hugo was asking for. Hugo asked me, how long are you going to stay? Is in the future? And then I said, yes, it is in the future. So this is what we are going to check today. How to use be going to. So when you say be going to, you are expressing the future. But when we say the future, you know that you have different ways to express the future. One of them is by saying will. And that is correct. You can say, I will go to a party. It is acceptable. I will go to a party. But there is a difference if you want to say, I'm going to go to a party, and if you say, I will go to a party. And that difference is that when you're saying will, you are not sure about it. That is number one. Number two is that when you say will, it's just a decision that you made at the moment. You didn't have a plan. It's something that came to your mind, and then you say, for example, I can see someone coming to my house with heavy bags, and then I say, oh, I will help you. I will help you because this is an idea that came to my mind immediately. So going to, in this case, is the structure that you're going to use to express that you have a plan for the future, that you have activities that you need to do, probably because you have a schedule and you cannot change that activity. So that is for plans. Be going to is for plans. Now, you need to be careful when you use this structure because many people say, I going to, and you will never, never say, I going to. You need to say, I am going to, or the contraction, I'm going to. So you need to pronounce DM pretty well if you want to use contractions. So I'm going to play basketball tomorrow. I'm going to read a book tonight. And in this case, affirmative sentences, I'm going to arrive on Friday 14th. I'm going to stay until Monday. Ms. Puentes is going to travel to Costa Rica on April 14th. And if you check over here, you're saying Ms. Puentes is. Why are you saying is? Because you need to use the verb be. The structure is be going to, but you cannot say she be going to. She be going to? Mm-mm. She going to? Mm-mm. She is going to, or the contraction, she is. She's going to travel to Costa Rica on April 14th. Now, this is positive. So you say, I am, he is, she is, it is, we are, you are, and they are. If you want to say it negative, the only thing that you have to do is to use not. Ms. Puentes is not going to fly to Cuba. Mr. Gomez is not going to arrive. Or you can use the contraction. The contraction isn't or aren't, if it is plural. If you say Melvin and Joshua are not going to buy a cake this week. Yes, it's not a plan for them. So Joshua and Melvin are not. Why? Because Melvin and Joshua, they. So are not contraction, aren't. So you can say Joshua and Melvin aren't going to buy a cake this week. So that is for negative form. Now, if you want to use a question, what you're going to do is to change the position. If you say Joshua is going to eat pupusas, Joshua is going to. So in a question, you only switch the subject and the verb. So you will say Joshua is sentence. Question is Joshua, and that is a question. Is Joshua and the rest going to eat pupusas this weekend? Sentence, Joshua is going to eat pupusas this weekend. Question, is Joshua going to eat pupusas this weekend? And like that. So that's a way that you ask questions. And here you have two different kind of questions. Remember that you have yes, no questions and you have WH questions. So yes, no questions are questions that are closed. Like, are you going to stay in a smoking or non-smoking room? Are you going to make the reservation for a single or double room? Are you going to have a party this weekend? And your answer is yes or no. Yes or no. So this is called yes, no question. Now let's see a WH question or information questions. You can use questions with what, where, who, why, and the rest. So how long are you going to stay? How long are you going to stay? How long are you going to play video games? How long are you going to read that book? How long are you going to buy today? How long are you going to dance? So you're talking about duration. How long, cuánto tiempo vas a, and the activity. And the last one, when are you going to arrive? When are you going to arrive to San Salvador? When are you going to play basketball? When are you going to buy at the supermarket? When are you going to rest? When are you going to have vacation? So there you have different kind of questions that you can ask by using WH questions. Do you have any questions about it, guys?
Yes, teacher. This term is for the future.
Come again?
This term is future tense.
Yes, it is a future tense. Yes, it is a future tense.
What is the difference in the present progressive?
Good question.
It's not similar.
It's similar. It's very, very similar.
It's the same.
Not exactly the same, but very, very, very similar. In some situations, you can exchange the sentences and the meaning is the same. but I will tell you the little difference right now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. The present continuous, if you remember, we studied last level and we were saying that the present continuous is when you have a plan, when you have scheduled activities, when you have an agenda. And we were saying that the future will be going to is for plans. So when you hear that be going to is for plans and you're hearing that present continuous for the future, because you have present continuous for the present, but present continuous for the future can also be for plans. So they are similar. The only little difference is that when you say present continuous for the future, it is for activities that you cannot change easily, that it's difficult to change it. For example, when you travel from one country to another one, yes, you know that at that specific time, and you always have time in present continuous. You know that at a specific time, the action is going to be happening. Yes. So I'm going to Costa Rica on Friday at 2 p.m. In that case, it's present continuous. It's not be going to for the future. Because if you want to use be going to for the future, you say, I'm going to fly. I'm going to fly to Costa Rica next Friday. With present continuous, I am flying to Costa Rica next Friday at 2 p.m. Very specific in time. That's probably the only little difference. But in general, you can use be going to or you can use present continuous. I can ask you, what are you going to do after class? What are you going to do after class? Or I can ask you, what are you doing after class? What are you doing after class? Yes, what are you doing after class? And then you tell me, oh, I'm having dinner after class. Or I'm going to have dinner after class. And the meaning is exactly the same thing. Yes? So you can use them as you prefer. Something that is probably particular in the case of be going to is that you have a contraction. And that contraction is gonna. Yes, gonna is the contraction of going to. So you're going to say, I am going to play basketball. I am going to play basketball. You're going to say, I am gonna play basketball. Or the contraction when you say I am, I'm gonna play basketball. Something that you need to pay attention to is that gonna is replacing only going to, not the verb be. The verb be needs to be pronounced. So you will never say, I gonna play. I am gonna play, or the contraction, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna study. I'm gonna swim. I'm gonna, I guess, I I don't remember the singer, but there is a girl who sings, I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. Who is? Miley Cyrus, I guess. Miley Cyrus, I guess it's called. But there you can. Who is? Cecilia?
Sia.
Sia. Okay, so, but it is a song. So you hear in that case that it's saying, I'm gonna swing, I'm gonna swing. It means that this person is going to move from one place to another one. That is swing. So this is what you are going to do. You're going to use gonna to replace going to. And I can ask Hugo, are you going to read a book tonight? Are you going to read a book tonight? Or informal, Hugo, are you gonna read a book tonight? And then he can say, Hugo?
I am not going to read a book tonight.
Exactly, I'm not going to read a book tonight. Good. So the only thing that you have to remember is that when you say gonna, you are in a casual or informal conversation. You're not going to go to an interview, and in an interview, you're going to say, okay, what are your plans for this weekend? And you say, oh, this weekend, I'm gonna play with my friends. I'm gonna go to a party and I'm gonna dance with some of them. I'm not gonna play basketball this weekend because I'm gonna be tired. So that is like in a casual conversation with your friends, but not in a job interview. Yes. So you need to pay attention to those things. It is super common to use gonna, but not in very formal situations. You would never use it, for example, in an interview. You you can use it in a conference, but depending on how formal the conference is. Yes, it depends on how the conference is. And this is what you have for be going to. Any other question, guys? So here you have the exercises that you have to complete before we move on to the next activity.
Teacher,
Yes?
only one question.
Mhm.
Will can use only in informal question or
No, will is when you are not sure, when you don't have a plan. Will is more for predictions. For example, you would say, the next president of the United States will be, and we say will be because we don't know, but we want to make a prediction. You cannot say the next president is going to be because you are not sure. You are not sure. It's not a plan. So you cannot say going to, you can say will. Yes? So that's the difference when you say will and be going to. Will is more for predictions when you are not sure.
thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. So in this activity over here, you're going to put the words into the correct order to create sentences and questions. For example, in the number one, you have to, Dallas, you, going to, when, arrive, are. So here you have a question. And the question is, when are you going to arrive to Dallas? When are you going to arrive to Dallas? Now the next one. Are a reservation that you going to for conference room make? So how do you complete that? How do you put the words into the correct order? How do you say that?
Are you going to a reservation for the
Mm,
make reservation for the conference room?
perfect. Are you going to make a reservation for the conference room? Exactly. Remember that after going to, after you say going to, you need the verb. Going to play, going to work, going to study, going to read, and like that. So same thing you're going to do for number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. They can be sentences or questions, so you need to analyze first. Yes? So complete the number 3, 4, 5, and 6, and I will give you 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes, you have to complete this activity. Good evening, Nancy.
Good evening, teacher.
Nancy, I'm going to tell you a little bit quickly what we are doing right now. So at the beginning, we
Okay.
had like a reservation for a hotel. So we are just checking how to use this structure that is be going to express an action in the future. So let's say that you have a party this weekend, and I want to invite you to go to I don't know, to a park, but you tell me that you can't because you are going to go to the park. Yes. So this is the structure. You use be going to for the future. And you say, I'm going to arrive on Friday 14th. I'm going to stay until Monday. Ms. Puentes is going to travel to Costa Rica. So you use the verb be, after first the subject, then the verb be, then you use going to, and then you use the verb. And the verb is always in the base form. I am going to arrive. She's going to arrive. The same structure. The only difference is the verb be. That if you say I, you say I am. If you say she, you say is. If you say they, you say are. Now, in negative, the only thing that you have to do is to add not. I am not going to arrive. If it is she is not going to arrive, or the contraction, she isn't going to arrive. They are not going to arrive, or the contraction, they aren't going to arrive. So this is for negative. Now, if you want to create a question, the only thing that you have to do is to switch the position of the subject and the verb be. So if I say David is going to cook, David is going to cook. In a question, is David going to cook? Are you going to make a reservation? Sentence, you are going to make a reservation. Question, are you? Yes, so that's the only thing that you have to do for questions. Now, when you have information questions or WH questions like where, when, how, who, and the rest, you need to use first the WH question, when, what, who, why, and the rest. And then you use the verb be, then the subject, then going to, and then the verb. So how long are you going to stay? How long is she going to stay? How long are they going to stay? When are you going to arrive? When is she going to arrive? When are they going to arrive? Yes. And what they are doing right now is that they have these exercises over here. The first one says, to Dallas, you going to, when, arrive, are. So you need to create sentences or questions depending on the answer that you have or the options that you have in the words. So to put them in order, you have, when are you going to arrive to Dallas? When are you going to arrive to Dallas? And that is the correct way to ask. Then in the second one, we have, are a reservation that you going to for conference room and make. So you need to create a question or a sentence using these words. And they have already created, and they said, are you going to make a reservation for the conference room? So that is a question. Imagine that is a sentence. If it is a sentence, you are going to make a reservation for the conference room. That is possible too. That is possible. It might be a sentence or it might be a question. So the activities that they have to complete number 3, 4, 5, and 6 using questions or sentences. So we are going to check the answers right now. Do you finish, guys? All right.
No.
Not yet. So one more minute. Hurry up. One more minute. Oh, Nancy, and we were also saying that you can use the contraction. There is a contraction that you can use. Instead of saying going to, you can say gonna. But gonna is like casual or informal. You can use it with your friends. But you always use the verb be. So you need to say, I am gonna dance. Or the contraction, I'm. But you always pronounce the verb be. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna study. If it is she, she's gonna dance. She's gonna study. You will never say, she gonna study. Mm-mm. Yes, you need to use the verb be. She's gonna study. He is gonna study. They are gonna study. And like that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's see the answers. Number 3. David, what do you have? It says 4, wake up call, I'm going to 5 a.m. request.
I'm going to make up call uh, 5 a.m. for request.
You're close. Close, close, close. Cecilia, what do you have?
Teacher, I am going to make up call for request at 5 a.m.
You are even closer, 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 closer. Repeat it.
I am going to make up call.
I'm going to.
I'm going to make up.
No, that is wake
No,
up.
I'm going to request
Ah,
for make up call at 5 a.m.
I'm going to request a. Voy a pedir, I am going to request a una wake up call. Una llamada de
Wake up call
para despertarme.
5
I'm going
a.m.
to request a wake up call at 5 a.m. But you don't have at.
Yeah, I don't have at.
But you can add it at 5 a.m. Or I'm going to, because your option might be, I'm going to request a 5 a.m. wake up call. Could be another option. Number 4.
5 a.m.
Wake up call.
call.
Yes, but in my opinion, it sounds better if you say, I'm going to request a wake up call at 5 a.m. Or the other option that I told you, I'm going to request a 5 a.m. wake up call. Una llamada de despierta de 5 de la mañana. Number 4, Cecilia. It says, going to tomorrow checkout is Miss Turcios.
Miss Turcios is going to check out tomorrow.
Perfect. Miss Turcios is going to check out tomorrow. In that case, it is a sentence. Imagine that this is a question. How would you create a question, Oscar? With the same information, but in a question.
Is going to.
First the subject is who?
Is 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 going.
No, is going, no, is, and then the person, because it is a
Oh,
question.
is Mr. Turcios going to check out tomorrow?
Exactly. Is Miss Tursis going to check out tomorrow? Good. Next one, number 5. Melvin. It says on conference going to a maintenance team is attend the October 10th. That is a long sentence or long question. So how do you complete it, Melvin?
A long sentence.
Yes, it is.
It's a maintenance teams is going to attend the conference on October 10th. Is correct?
Only one word is not correct. Then all the information is correct. You said a maintenance team, but it's not a maintenance team. It has to be the maintenance team is going to, yes, the maintenance team is going to,
The maintenance team is going to attend conference on October 10th.
a conference, conference. Va a llegar o va a ser presente en una conferencia. Is going to attend a conference on October 10th. People are celebrating, Melvin.
Celebrating
Okay.
Christmas.
Halloween,
Merry
maybe. It's October. So the maintenance team is going to attend a conference on October 10th. And the last one, number 6, Felix. Oh, hold on, Felix. So this is if it is a sentence. The maintenance team is going to attend a conference on October 10th. If it is a sentence. If it is a question, how do you say it, Joshua?
Is a maintenance team attend the conference on October 10th?
Is the maintenance team going to attend the conference or a conference on October 10th? Is the maintenance team going to attend a conference on October 10th? And that is a question. Instead of saying the maintenance team is going to, you only switch the positions. Is the maintenance team. The maintenance team is, question, is the maintenance team. Next one, Felix, number 6, non-smoking room, Miss Diaz, a need is going to.
Okay. Mrs. Diaz need going to non-smoking room.
Remember that they are for the future. So Miss Diaz.
Miss Diaz going to need
is going to. Exactly. Miss Diaz is going to. Acuérdense que siempre antes de going to necesitan poner el verbo to be. La estructura es be going to, no solamente going to, sino que be, necesitan el verbo to be. Y el verbo to be es am, is, or are. So, Miss Diaz is going to need a non-smoking room. Yes? So that is the way that you say it. Now, if it is a question, Christian, how do you create it?
Is Miss Diaz going to need a non-smoking room?
Exactly. Is Miss Diaz going to need a non-smoking room? And the answer, you can say yes, she is, or no, she isn't. Yes, she is, or no, she isn't. because this question is with the verb be, so you can answer with the verb be. Yes, she is, or no, she isn't. Now, I'm going to play a video that you're going to watch, and they are going to tell you how to use be going to. Even I told you before, but you're going to see it like with um, more information. So I will play it right now. All right, there you go.
Hello, I'm Sam. And this is my wife Pam. Isn't she beautiful?
Today we are going to talk about the future.
Yay! But hey guys, relax.
It's going to be a piece of cake.
First, let's review. What is a simple present form of we? I am, you are. He, she, it is. We are, they are.
Now to this, we add going to and the base form of a verb. I am going to fly. You are going to fly. He, she, it is going to fly. We are going to fly. They are going to fly.
This is one way we can talk about the future.
Now, let's practice.
Looks, here's Pam's again.
What is she going to do?
She is going to work.
What am I going to do? I'm going to poke the horse.
What is the horse going to do?
The horse is going to run away.
Here we are at the park. What a nice day.
What are we going to do? We are going to take a nap.
What are the animals going to do? They are going to eat the pizza.
Created using Powtoon.
All right, so that's a way that you use be going to. As you can see, you always use the verb be. She's going to, I'm going to, they're going to, and the rest. So now I want to ask you, Joshua, what are you going to do after class?
I'm going to sleep.
Good. How many hours are you going to sleep?
I'm going to sleep 6 hours.
All right, good, good. Now, Melvin, what are you going to do after class?
I'm going to take a dinner.
I'm going to have dinner or eat dinner.
To have dinner.
Okay, what are you going to eat? What are you going to eat? You're going to eat dinner, but what kind of food are you going to eat?
The food.
Yes. What kind of food are you going to eat?
Um, cheese, or cream or breakfast o pan. ¿Cómo? What do you
Bread.
say, pan?
Bread.
Bread,
Bread.
bread. Like
Okay.
bread.
Cheese, cream, and bread. Okay. Good. Good. Nancy, what are you going to do after class?
I'm going to prepare my clothes for tomorrow.
Okay. What are you going to wear tomorrow? What are you going to wear?
My uniform.
Okay, so I'm going to wear my uniform. Good. Hugo, what are you going to do after class?
I am going to watch TV.
Okay, so what are you going to watch exactly?
Maybe um, a movie. I don't know.
Okay, good. Christian, what are you going to do after class? Christian?
I'm going to take a shower.
Okay, you're going to take a shower. Are you going to take a cold shower or a hot shower?
A cold shower because I don't have a heater for the water.
Okay, good point, good point. Good. Felix, what are you going to do after class?
I have I play my daughter
I play.
and
I play
yes,
is yo juego todos los días.
okay, no, play my daughter and
Listen, Felix, what are you going to do after class?
okay, I give dinner my daughter.
Ajá, Félix, es que si me dice I play, me dice yo juego. Y si me dice yo juego, significa que usted lo hace todos los días. Y le estoy
I
preguntando
understand.
qué va a hacer en el futuro. What are you going to do after class?
Okay, and I yesterday I work
No.
on
Hold on, Félix. Ya se pasó ayer y ayer es el pasado. Le estoy preguntando qué
tomorrow,
va.
going to my
Ajá.
work.
Ok, but after class. After class significa después, no antes.
Okay.
Ajá.
Um, I give the dinner my daughter.
Vamos
No.
otra vez a lo mismo. Vamos otra vez a lo
Okay.
mismo. Si usted me dice, solo escucha la diferencia. Si usted me dice, I eat, me está diciendo yo como. Y si usted me dice I eat, yo le entiendo que eso lo hace todos los días como rutina. Si usted me dice
Okay.
I ate, eso es el pasado y le entiendo que lo comió una vez. Pero si usted me
Okay.
dice que yo voy a comer, entonces usted me tiene que ocupar el verbo to be y going to y después el verbo. Y ahí está ya describiendo usted una actividad como un plan que ya tiene. Entonces,
Okay. So,
ponga atención a la pregunta porque en la misma pregunta tiene la estructura que tiene que ocupar en la respuesta. What are you
okay.
going to do after class?
Okay. I going to dinner.
Yes, maybe. I am going to dinner. It can be, or I am going to eat dinner. Good. What are you going to eat, Felix?
Uh, beans, bread, and eggs.
Good. So beans, bread, and eggs. Good. David, what are you going to do after class?
I am going to do eat dinner.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to and
I
what
am
verb?
going to I am going to have dinner.
Exactly. I'm going to have dinner or I'm going to eat dinner, but no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to
Yeah,
eat
sorry,
dinner.
sorry.
Okay. And who are you going to have dinner with? Who are you going to have dinner with?
With my mom.
Okay, good mom, because she's waiting for you to have dinner. Good,
Yeah, yeah.
good. Okay, next one, Cecilia. Cecilia,
Yes.
what are you going to do tomorrow?
I'm going to work tomorrow.
Okay, how are you going to get to work? How are you going to get to work? How are you going to arrive? Arrive, remember that is similar to get. How are you going to get to work? How are you going to arrive at work?
I'm going to arrive. Is transportar, so
Yes. How? How
yeah,
are you
I'm
going to
going to
get?
arrive in bus.
Okay, by bus. By
By bus.
bus.
By bus.
Good. How much? How much are you going to pay?
Mm, I know going to pay, but the company provide transport
Good, good for
in this
you.
moment.
Oh, only in this moment for the coronavirus.
Yes,
Okay, so at least it's something positive because there are not many people like all the buses here in San Salvador that are super crowded. Good,
yes.
good. Nancy, what are you going to do this weekend?
I'm going to work this week.
Are you going to work on Sunday?
No, but on Saturday.
All right. What are you going to do on Sunday?
I'm going to sleep
Oh,
and watch movies with my mom.
okay. What kind of movies are you going to watch?
I don't know exactly.
So you like all kind of movies?
Yes,
All right. And what time are you going to watch those movies?
in the afternoon.
Okay, good. Next one, Oscar. Are you going
Tell
to
me.
go to the doctor? Because you said that you are
Uh,
sick. So are you going to go to the doctor?
yes. Yesterday I gone
I went.
to the doctor. I went to the doctor.
Okay, good. So you are not going to go to the doctor because you went yesterday.
And yeah,
So you are not going to go.
today no. Today
No, I mean
no.
tomorrow.
No, probably no. Tomorrow I going to work
Okay, what time are you going to work?
at 7:30.
Good, 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 good. Melvin, When is your birthday, Merlin?
My birthday is in 25 on 20 on May 25.
On May 25th.
25th.
25th. Y ahí ya tiene que utilizar los otros números, ¿verdad? May 1st, May 2nd, May 3rd, May 4th, May 5th. So May 25th. All right. So I was going to ask you, what are you going to do on your birthday? But your birthday will be next year, so it is too long.
Yes.
Probably, what are you going to do this weekend?
This weekend, I'm going to work.
All right. Are you going to work with Oscar?
Yes.
Yes, what?
In the same team.
It's the same team.
Okay, so you can say, yes, I'm going to work with Oscar in the same team. Good.
Yes, I going to Oscar.
I'm going to Oscar?
With,
No.
I with going work.
I'm going to work.
I'm going to work with Oscar.
Okay, that's different. I'm going to work with Oscar. Good. So just try to
Teacher,
remember. Yes?
una pregunta. Digamos que cuando estamos hablando, usted me pregunta, where are you going to work? O que si voy a trabajar, va. Pero si no sé, si me están...
Ahí le pregunté, are you going to work with Oscar?
Otra pregunta. De que si, digamos que si me preguntan que si qué voy a hacer y yo no lo sé, con going to podría responder con will.
Perfecta, muy buena pregunta y sí lo puede hacer. Sí lo puede hacer. Si usted no tiene nada planeado, entonces usted cree que a lo mejor, tal vez, usted está tratando de predecir lo que va a pasar, puede responder con will, aunque mi pregunta sea con be going to. Pero si usted dice...
Ajá, ese era
Pero si usted me está diciendo will y ya me dice qué día lo va a hacer y la hora y con quién lo va a hacer y ya se le escucha más como un plan, entonces ahí sí ya no, ¿verdad? Entonces el will es como muy general para decirme que no tiene planeado eso, sino que posiblemente pase. Entonces, y usted escucha expresiones como I think, que eso quiere decir que usted piensa, que usted cree que así va a ser. Entonces significa que no está seguro. Entonces allí, cuando usted escucha esas expresiones, I think, maybe, probably, con esas palabras va a ocupar will. Y allí sí me va a describir que no está seguro. Y yo le voy a entender al 100%, aunque yo le haya preguntado con be going to. Good question.
Okay.
Good question. No problem. Good. So this is the way that you ask and answer questions using be going to. Now, if you remember at the beginning of the class, we were checking the different levels of being polite when you want to ask for information or when you want to make a reservation at a hotel. So we were saying that I need to make a reservation is like in the middle. It's not very formal, but it's not super informal. So it's like in the middle. I need to make a reservation. But if you want to be more formal, you would say, I would like to make a reservation. I would like to make a reservation. And if you want to be very informal, you would say, I want to make a reservation. Yes. The difference between want and would like to, the meaning is that want is informal and would like to is formal and need is in the middle. So I need to study. I want to study. I would like to study. So things like that. So you're going to work in pairs. You're going to work in pairs and you're going to create a conversation where you are going to be the agent and the other one is going to be the guest. So you want to make a reservation, you need to make a reservation or you would like to make a reservation. So you call the hotel and the agent is going to answer your call. The agent is going to ask you for information and the agent is going to give you options. And at the end, you are going to decide if you are going to stay in the hotel or you're going to look for another hotel. Yes, you have to give information about the days that you consider that you're going to stay at the hotel, the day that you're going to leave, and how many people are going to be with you in the hotel. So all that information. Obviously, you have to use be going to in the conversation as I was using it in some of the examples that I was giving you before. So you're going to work in pairs, but let's see, 4, 6, 8, 9. David, do you have any questions? No? I guess one group is going to...
No, teacher, no.
All right. One group is going to be of 3 because you are 9 right now. So you're going to see maybe we are going to have a couple. We are going to have a husband and a wife, and they are making reservations and they don't decide which days and like that. So let's see what we are going to do. Nancy is going to work with see with Oscar and Felix. Nancy, Oscar, and Felix. So maybe Felix is going to be the husband, or Oscar is going to be the husband, and Nancy is going to be the wife. So you have to say, oh, I would like to make a reservation for on October 10th. And then you say for 1 or 2. And then you say single room or double room. And then you decide on that. And then your husband says, no, I prefer a triple room or I prefer a family room because I want to go with my kid. And then Nancy says, no, because if we go with our kid, we need to have another room or we need to pay more. And that money we can use it to buy something else. Remember that we are going to buy a car. So something like that. And at the end, Felix has to give you more options so that you agree on staying at the hotel. So that's one.
Teacher,
Yes.
the conversation is necessary. The call.
It's a phone call. But if you want to imagine that you are at the place, no problem. You can also do it. The idea is to make a reservation. But the thing is that when you make a reservation, 90% or 99% of the times it is through the phone. Because if you go to the hotel to make a reservation, then you go to your house. So it's like, why do you go to the hotel to make the reservation? So you make the reservation before when you call the hotel and then you make the reservation. Yes?
Okay.
All right, so first group, Nancy, Felix, and Oscar. Number 2 will be Cecilia and Christian. Next one will be David and Joshua. And the last one will be Hugo and Melvin. So you can enter right now, guys. Enter and create the conversation. You will have exactly 15 minutes to finish that conversation, and then you will act it out in front of the class. So enter right now.
I have a bad cake, fever,
Fever.
fever, sorry, fever. And you, how are you?
Very good.
Nice.
Ok. A ver. Oscar. A ver.
¿Y Félix? Ah, ok, ahí está. Ese es el otro, Félix.
Está bien.
I have 2 cats. Okay.
Okay. Let's start. Who
Vamos a
is the
utilizar vamos a utilizar la misma conversación de
In English, Oscar.
No.
Try in English.
Oh, sorry.
No, you don't need to use the same conversation. You need to create a conversation.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry.
That
saying hello.
Your conversation will be special because you are 3. So one of you is going to be the agent, and the other
Oscar.
2 students have to be husband and wife. So
I mean the wife.
no
I don't have
no
more
options. Okay. Yeah, no more options. So the thing is that with your husband, you need to decide the date and more information. So continue.
Okay. Okay. Who is the agent?
You.
Logré comer antes de la clase.
English, Christian. Practice with Cecilia. Cecilia wants to practice because she's going to get the license. So she really wants English. For real. Help her.
Okay.
Okay, teacher. Okay, Cecilia. And the first for the phone call.
The morning. El nombre, the name of hotel.
The same for the example.
Another name, Christian. I don't know, like Pulgarcito Hotel, whatever.
Pulgarcito Hotel. It's similar for the model más the hotel.
It's similar to
Motel.
Oh, it sounds like a motel.
Yes.
Okay. Probably. Yeah, because most of the names are like Cabañitas or
Yes.
they have like little names and like that. Probably.
Pacific Hotel.
But Pacific Hotel can be Pacific Hotel.
Yes.
Good.
Vaya, entonces,
En inglés.
Y te
vaya.
voy a decir, sure. I am Josué Ábalos, Joshua Ábalos.
Joshua, el mero Joshua.
No, Joshua. And you say later, when are you going to stay? Maybe.
No, pero espérate. Thank you, Mr.
When are you
decir,
going to stay?
Te puedo decir yo, thank you, Mr. Joshua. When are you going to arrive?
No, stay, ¿cuánto tiempo estar ahí? Es lo que pienso yo.
No, vaya,
When
vaya.
are you going
Entonces,
to stay?
thank you,
But in
okay.
that case, it's not when are you going to stay. It has to be how long.
How long is it? Yes.
Mhm.
How long? How long?
Okay, okay, Brandon. Thank you.
How long
Wait,
are you
wait.
going to stay?
Thank you, Mr. Joshua.
How long are you going?
Joshua.
Are,
How
how long
long
are
are
you?
you going to stay? ¿Así? Espérate, pa.
Are you going to stay?
How long are you going to stay? Bye. Thank you,
I'm
Mr.
going.
Joshua. How long are you going to stay?
I'm going to stay.
Ah, pero te puedo decir with us.
Sí. Yes, no problem.
Right.
I answer, I'm going to stay for a week.
Un mes, mejor un mes.
Mejor un año.
Puta.
A years.
Mejor 15
No,
días.
hombre,
15 days.
You cannot stay in a hotel for a year.
a week.
Oh, yeah.
A week.
Ajá, 1 week.
1 week.
A one is the same. You can say a week or 1 week, but not a 1 week.
A week. A week. For a week.
Another teacher.
I'm going to stay for a week.
Yes.
I'm going to stay for a week.
Yeah, it could be.
Or for a weekend.
Yeah,
that's
weekend.
different. 2 days.
For a weekend. For a weekend.
For a weekend.
You say.
Sorry, sir.
Are you going to reservation for a single or double? No. The other era no smoking room and a smoking room.
Yeah, but but what is the question? What is the question?
The question say,
are you going?
Do you need? No, ¿cómo era?
Yes, are you going to?
Are you going to stay smoking or no smoking room?
Yeah, could be.
Pero eso vas a decir vos.
Eso, no hombre, eso lo vas a decir vos porque te acabo de responder que voy a estar una semana ahí, un fin de semana.
Vaya. ¿Y yo qué tengo que poner? Pues dictámelo.
Okay. Vas a poner, are you going to stay in a smoking or no smoking room? Are you going to stay?
Ajá.
You going to stay in a smoking room? In a smoking room or no smoking room?
Or
O no.
No sería, está reservado para usted y su esposa. His room is reserved for... ¿Cómo?
Ustedes. Para ustedes.
Your
Nada
room
más.
is reserved. Ajá. Sí, your room is reserved. Nice. Reserved.
Yes, or in other words, you can
thank
say
you,
your room is booked.
It's booked. Okay. It's booked. Okay. Okay. I gonna cuando le decimos al cliente bueno, ya está reservado, lo esperamos.
It is booked. We will be waiting for you. We will be waiting for you.
We will be waiting
For you.
for you.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
No problem.
Qué largo.
Practiquemos.
Vamos.
In English, let's practice.
Let's practice.
Okay. Ring. Good morning. This is Camino Real. How can
I'm going to make a reservation.
What do you say, Melvin?
Okay, perfect.
Melvin, what do you say?
I'm going to make a reservation.
I'm going to is like a plan. It's better, I think, that your idea is, I would like to make a reservation. Me gustaría hacer una reservación. I would like to make a reservation.
I would like make a reservation.
I would like to make a reservation.
To make.
Yes.
Okay. Can
I would like to make a reservation, Mr. Me decís give me your name.
Espérate, eso te voy a preguntar yo, relajate.
No, your name in introduction.
Ok. Bueno, empecemos otra vez. Ring. Good morning. Camino Real. My name is Hugo. How can I help you?
I would like to make a reservation, Mr. Hugo.
Okay, perfect. Can I you give me your name, please?
No, can and may is the same thing.
Sorry.
May is only for I. May I have your name, please?
May have mine.
May
Your
I
name,
have
please?
Your name, please?
Sure.
Your name.
I am Melvin Gallardo.
May have mine. Your name, please. Okay. Sure, Mr. Marvin Gallardo. When are you going to arrive?
When?
When?
I'm going to arrive on Monday 11.
Okay, perfect. Can I offer one room with beach view or near the swimming pool?
I am going to arrive with my wife on single room.
Okay, espérame, eso lo tengo que corregir. Okay. Okay, Mr. Gallardo, can I offer one room with the beach view or near to the swimming pool?
Room beach view.
Which beach view?
A room
Perfect.
with
Excuse me?
a room with a beach view.
A room with a beach view.
Yes.
Perfect, Mr. Gallardo. Your room is booked. We will be waiting for you.
Exactly.
Yes. Y se acabó.
All right, let's listen to your conversations. So first conversation will be Felix, Oscar, and Nancy. Let's listen to them. 1, 2, go.
I need the conversation, Nancy.
Can
I
I show
don't.
the conversation,
I don't.
teacher?
No,
Or
it's just
no?
improvise, improvise,
Sorry. Okay, okay.
No.
improvise.
Wait.
No, because if you show it, he will be reading. I don't want you to read. I want to see how you do it, how you understand.
Okay. Okay, let's do it. Hello, this is Oscar. Oh, sorry, it's in person.
Oscar,
Hello,
I can send you a
how
chat.
may I help you? Yeah. Hello, how may I help you?
I would like to make a reservation.
And the cameras,
What day will you be arriving?
hold on, turn on the cameras.
What? Mi cámara está encendida, ¿no?
No,
Sorry. Sí, mi cámara está encendida.
now it is.
Sí,
All
está
right,
encendida, teacher.
now it is, but before
Again.
once again, Felix, your camera. Celia.
Cámara on.
Tenemos problemas con el equipo técnico. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hello, how may I help you?
Hello, I would like to make a reservation.
What day will you be arriving?
I will arrive on November 5th.
How long are you will to stay?
We were to stay 3 days and 2 nights.
How many people is the reservation for?
2 adults and 2 children.
Okay. What type of room would you like?
Family room, please.
Can you give me your full name, please?
Yes, of course. Felix Castellanos.
Okay. Will you pay with cash or credit card?
We will pay with the credit card of my husband.
We want a room with sea view. Oh, sorry.
We want a room with sea view, please.
Okay. Family Castellanos, your reservation is done.
Okay, good. Now when you finish reading, the camera is on. It's super curious,
No.
Felix and Oscar, huh?
Curioso.
It's curious. I use
Again,
Zoom.
teacher.
I use Zoom every day from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day. So I know how this thing works. When you are using your phone and you go back to WhatsApp, your camera is not working. Easy and simple.
Okay.
Okay, but good. So let's give it up for them. Good job. Next one, Joshua and David. So let's listen to them.
Okay. Good evening. Thank you for calling the Cameron Hotel. This is a David. How can I help you?
Good evening. I would like to make a reservation.
Of course. May I have your name, please?
Sure. I am also Avalos.
Thank you, Mr. Joshua. How long are you going to stay with us?
I'm going to stay for a weekend.
Great. Are you going to stay in a smoking room or a not smoking room?
A smoking room, please.
Okay, your reservation is done, Mr. Joshua. For calling us, enjoy the hotel.
No problem.
Okay, at the end, thank you for calling us. Thank you for calling us. Good. So let's give it
Thank you for
to them.
calling.
Good job. Next one, Cecilia and Christian.
Okay, good morning. Thank you for calling the Pacific Hotel. This is Christian. How can I help you?
Good morning, Christian. I would like to make a reservation.
Sure. Can you give me your full name, please?
I am Cecilia Guadalupe Castro.
Thank you, Mrs. Castro. When you are like to, when are you like to arrive?
I'm going to arrive on Friday night in the afternoon.
Okay. How many days do you like to stay with us?
I'm going to stay for 7 days.
Are you going to make the reservation for single or a double room?
A double room for me and my mom.
Perfect. Hold on. Give me a minute, please. Uh, okay, it's scheduled.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
nice
you.
day.
Thank you for calling.
Good, 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 good. Only in one part, it's not do you like. It has to be would you like, not do you like. Because if you say do you like, it's every day. Do you like is te gusta. And would you like te gustaría. So
Okay.
only that one. But it was a really interesting conversation, the way that you structure from the beginning to the end. Good. So let's give it up for them. Good job. And just to finish, we have, let's see, Melvin and Hugo. 1, 2, go.
Ring, ring, ring. Camino Real Hotel. My name is Hugo. How can I help you?
I would like to make a reservation, Mr. Hugo.
Perfect. May, may I have your name, please?
Sure. I am Melvin Gallardo.
Thank you, Mr. Gallardo. Uh, when when are you going to arrive?
I'm going to arrive on Monday 11th.
Okay, perfect. Uh, I can offer one room with a beach view or near or the swimming pool.
A room with a beach view.
Okay. How many guests going to arrive with you?
I am going to arrive with my wife, a single room.
Uh, Perfect, Mr. Gallardo. Your room is booked. We will be waiting for you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Thank you,
Good,
Mr.
good.
Hugo.
Good job, good job. Just the pronunciation, it is Monday, Monday, Monday. It's not Monday, it's Monday, day, Monday. And the other one is, may I have your name, please? May I have your name, please? Good. So let's give it up for them. Good job, good job. Now, Felix is missing the presentation that he had on Monday, so he's going to do it today. I guess you have to project because I didn't receive the presentation, Felix.
Yes, the presentation, switch the camera. Okay. History before when my wife was 7 months pregnant, she started coronavirus. Uh, I have from vacation 208 and 209 on March. Uh, I had I had to I had to go back my job finish vacation, and it was 15 days before my daughter was born when I returned to work. My wife told me to apply for more time after we daughter was born because request my 200 uh, 19 and 220 vacation on July. I have I had to go back my job by finish vacation for the second time. During the last few weeks of vacation with the coronavirus, we was held out the doctor to check how my doctor was. Uh, Practice the protocols, measure the coronavirus, for example, be careful when living using the mask, use alcohol gel, and keep the distance. The time born my daughter, sorry, the time come uh, when my daughter was born. He had planning, he had planning everything in advance with experience and payments in the hospital. My savings and credit card help my medical expense. Uh, in the present, finally, now I enjoy the reward of everything that has been planned for my long time for my daughter and my wife, and happiness I have now in my family is wonderful and finish.
Good, good. Now, just the only thing that I can tell you is in pronunciation. For example, daughter, my daughter. Instead of daughter
Okay.
is daughter, my daughter, my daughter. And the other one is about the years because you were saying 218 and it's not 200, it is 2000. 2018.
Okay.
200 is 200, so 2018. Good. The rest of the information was good. And as you were saying, it is rewarding because now you have your baby with you. Good. So let's give it on for Felix. Good job. Now, homework, guys, homework. If you go to Schoology, you have entrega de ejercicios. So in entrega de ejercicios, you have two activities. One is like this one that says tarea uno is giving directions, but you have tarea dos. And in tarea dos, you're not going to complete tarea uno. Work on tarea dos because tarea dos is present continuous, present continuous future will be going to, sorry. In Tarea 2, you will find be going to exercises. So you are going to complete the exercises. What are Jim and Susan and Eve going to do after school? And what aren't they going to do? Lo que van a hacer y lo que no van a hacer. Si le miran el símbolo de más, significa que lo va a hacer. Si lo mira el símbolo de menos, significa que no lo va a hacer. Entonces, ¿qué va a escribir ahí en ese texto, ahí abajo? Dice, le dan el ejemplo allí. Jim, el símbolo más en watch a film y el símbolo menos en eat lunch. Entonces usted va a decir, Jim is going to watch a film. And Jim is sent or is not going to eat lunch. ¿Por qué? Porque eat lunch estaba en negativo, watch a film estaba en positivo. Entonces lo mismo va a ser en, ese era solo el ejemplo. Abajo tiene Jim con sus descripciones, 2 y 2. Susan y Eve, 2 y 2. Entonces, eso es lo que necesita completar para este fin de semana. What are you going to do tonight? And what are you going to do tonight? Entonces, usted va, de estas opciones que tiene aquí, tiene que escribir lo que va a hacer y lo que no va a hacer. Read a book, ¿lo va a hacer o no lo va a hacer? Si lo va a hacer, I am going to read a book. Si no lo va a hacer, I am not going to read a book. ¿Sí? Lo mismo con el 2, 3, 4. Entonces, comiencen a avanzar con esto porque la entrega de ejercicios
Sí,
es...
teacher,
Yes.
serían 8 oraciones en el último.
No, serían 4.
But
Uno
in,
sería en la
Solo dos
primera.
negativas y dos positivas, ¿verdad?
ajá, o sea,
No,
positive
no,
and negative.
no. Son 4. El número 1 dice read a book. ¿Va a leer un libro o no lo va a leer? Esto es algo real. Por eso dice ahí write true answers. Que escriba respuestas que sean verdaderas sobre usted. ¿Va a leer un libro esta noche? Si la va a leer, le pone en positivo. I am going to read a book. Si usted no va a leer, entonces la pone en negativa en el primer espacio. Entonces todo depende si usted lo va a hacer o si no lo va a hacer. ¿Sí? La número 2, have a party. ¿Va a tener una fiesta? Si va a tener una fiesta, entonces usted escribe en positivo. Pero si no va a tener esa fiesta, la escriben en negativo. Lo mismo con el otro. Se va a ir a la cama temprano. Si lo va a hacer, lo pone positivo. Y si no lo va a hacer, pues negativo. Entonces positivo o negativo dependiendo si lo va a hacer o no. ¿Sí? Entonces son 4 oraciones nada más.
Ok.
Entonces eso no lo van a subir, lo guardan en su computadora para que cuando les toque subir el material ya lo tengan listo solo para subirlo y solo van a completar la segunda actividad. ¿Sí? So now, attendance. Félix Ernesto Castellanos.
Present.
Josué Edmundo Ábalos.
Present.
Good. Cesar, it was impossible to come from the airport to San Salvador. Christian Cardona.
Present.
Good.
Present.
Good. Herman is from Insaforb. Adolfo is in training. Cecilia Guadalupe Castro.
Present.
Good. Nancy Claudio.
Present.
David de Leon.
Present.
Luis Dominguez doesn't have internet. Carolina can continue. Hugo Ernesto Fonseca.
Present.
Good. Melvin Jonathan Gallardo.
Present.
Good. Oscar Armando Gomez.
Present.
Good. Constantino is busy. Flor Mestizo is from Insaforb, and Raul is not here. So that's all for now, guys. We are going to continue on Monday. And just remember that we have only two classes, and then we are done. So I need you to start studying because you will have the final test and you need to study be going to. So you can do it this weekend, study be going to. And I will send you a video that I need that you watch so that on Monday you can understand the topic easier. Yes? So thank you for being there. I see you all on Monday and have a nice and wonderful weekend.
Night.
Everybody.
Good night.
Bye bye.